Good evening and welcome to Pakistan Today from our Islamabad studio. I'm Victoria Lane. Tensions between Iran and the United States have further escalated, with both sides claiming attacks as regional instability continues to raise international concern. According to United States Central Command, defensive strikes targeted radar and command facilities on Iran's Goruk and Keshem Islands. CENTCOM says American fighter jets destroyed Iranian air defense systems and drones in response to what it described as aggressive actions, including attacks against a drone operating in international waters. Meanwhile, Iran's Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps claims it carried out strikes against an airbase on Sirak Island, allegedly used in U.S. operations. Earlier, air raid sirens sounded across Kuwait as authorities activated air defense systems amid heightened security concerns. Iran has defended its actions, calling the strikes lawful self-defense. Foreign Ministry spokesman Esmail Baghai said Tehran has the legal right to target bases and assets allegedly used in attacks against Iran. He also warned countries against allowing their territory to be used for aggression and criticized the European Union over what he called selective moral outrage. Earlier, the European Union said reported Iranian attacks violated Kuwait's sovereignty and threatened regional stability. In related developments, U.S. President Donald Trump says Iran genuinely wants to reach a deal that could benefit the United States and its allies. In comments posted on Truth Social, Trump said a possible agreement could be stronger and more effective, but claimed political criticism is complicating the process. He also criticized media coverage and accused political opponents of creating unnecessary pressure. Meanwhile, Iranian Foreign Minister Abbas Araghchi says communication between Tehran and Washington continues, but cautioned that it remains too early to confirm any final outcome. Araghchi added that exchanges involving U.S. envoy Steve Witkoff should not be interpreted as formal negotiations, citing previous negative experiences with Washington. Turning now to diplomacy in Pakistan, European Union High Representative for Foreign Affairs Kaja Kallas has arrived at Pakistan's Foreign Office, where she was received by Deputy Prime Minister and Foreign Minister Ishaq Dar. Kallas is visiting Pakistan at Dar's invitation and is expected to co-chair the 8th round of the Pakistan-EU Strategic Dialogue. During the visit, meetings are also scheduled with Pakistan's President and Prime Minister, as both sides seek to strengthen political engagement and bilateral cooperation. Moving on, an estimated 1,126 billion rupees has been proposed for development projects in Pakistan's upcoming federal budget. The proposal was discussed during a meeting of the Annual Plan Coordination Committee, chaired by Federal Minister for Planning and Development Ahsan Iqbal. According to planning officials, development spending remains a key part of the government's economic priorities, as preparations continue ahead of the federal budget announcement. The return of Pakistani pilgrims after Hajj 2026 has now begun. Saudi Airlines flight SV5724, carrying 370 pilgrims, has arrived in Islamabad. Federal Minister Tariq Fazal Chowdhury welcomed returning pilgrims at the airport and congratulated them on completing their religious journey. Officials say around 180,000 Pakistanis performed Hajj this year, including approximately 120,000 under the government scheme. Authorities also say many pilgrims expressed satisfaction with arrangements made under government directives. And finally, new business timings have officially come into effect in Islamabad from today. According to district administration notifications, markets and shopping malls will now close at 8 p.m. Medical facilities remain exempt along with petrol pumps, CNG stations, milk shops, gyms, sports facilities, IT companies, and call centers. Restaurants, food outlets, tandoors, grocery stores, fruit and vegetable markets, and bakeries will operate until 10 p.m., while takeaway and home delivery services will continue beyond those hours. Marriage halls and private events have also been directed to conclude by 10 p.m. as authorities implement new regulations. That's all for now. You're watching Pakistan Today. I'm Victoria Lane.